Oh, we're approximately 7 miles south of Keene, North Dakota, or 18 miles east of Watford City, North Dakota. We farm about 1,500 acres every year. We plant durum, barley, and oats. We usually put in some hay for millet and sometimes some hay barley, but for the cattle. Otherwise, it's mostly the barley, oats, and durum. Well, this spring we're going to go out and check some cattle and tag some calves, and I'd bought a new horse for my wife, and we hadn't rode him for a couple of weeks, and got him in, and he threw me off on the road and broke 4 ribs and split my pelvis in 2 places. So they rushed me up to Trinity Hospital in Minot with the ambulance, and I went through 4.5 hours of surgery. They put in 2 steel plates and a bunch of screws in my pelvis and kept me in the hospital for 3 weeks. And I've been laid up most of the summer, I guess all the summer and most of the fall. Just starting to walk a little bit now with the cane and the walker. Still use my wheelchair a lot. I guess I'd heard of farm rescue before with neighbor Phil Moen over in Arnegard. They helped him out, and then Al Gustin was on the radio saying they were still looking for more farmers to help, so we contacted them, and sure glad we did. Really helped us out. The volunteers were actually quite knowledgeable. They did a lot of acres. They knew their machine pretty well. They got out early. They went over their machine, greased everything up, and they'd stay as late as they'd combine till dark or till our truck drivers wanted to quit. Usually we had a lot to do and wetter weather then, so about dark it was getting pretty tough to combine. So, but no, the volunteers were excellent. We were very pleased with them. Real nice guys. Yeah. Everybody was so busy that I was in the house most of the time. I never got to meet any of the guys till towards the end when they were done. Then they parked the combine out here, and I talked to Smokey, the combine operator, and I guess there's another field man from Jamestown was out too, and I'd met him, and then I talked to him when they loaded the combine up and they were heading back. I think they were going to do some beans south of Fargo after they left our place. But yeah, they did a wonderful job. We were very, very fortunate to have them come out, you know. With all the wet weather and the rain this year, it's tough enough we had some quality losses and low protein anyway, and we really didn't need a huge combine bill on top of that either. So with all the hospital bills and everything else, it's very, very happy they were here. The combine they brought out was almost a brand new John Deere, a big rotary machine, 36-foot header. They didn't have any problems with the combine. It run great. They did a great job. After the rain, you know, we went back behind the combine and they threw over very, very little grain. Did an excellent job. I'd love to have their combine. And yeah, I'd personally like to thank RDO Equipment and the combine they sent out here, not only for myself, but for all the injured farmers in the tri-state area that they help. Nothing works without sponsors. Bill Gross, he's did an excellent job finding sponsors, and just I'm surprised with at the level of help that he's received. There's bankers, Walmart, car and truck dealers, everybody has pitched in and donated money, donated trucks, pickups, equipment. Like I say, everybody has to chip in, or they don't have to, but this won't work unless they do chip in. We're just so fortunate that he's found enough sponsors to keep this thing going, because these accidents they're accidents, but they keep coming every year. We're just lucky that the sponsors show up every year and help out too. For any other farmers that have had a devastating injury or disaster like I have myself, and needing some help, I would definitely recommend they contact Farm Rescue. They're here to help. Sometimes you have nowhere else to turn, so definitely call them. All they can say is no, and I think they'll say yes. Thanks again.